Michael, how do you think of these questions? They're so probing. He really knows how to get inside a person. But let me tell you something, Michael, seriously. I'd rather be on with you than being done by almost anyone else. I tried it once with Russell Hardy, you know, but he just wasn't up to it. Anyway, let's talk about my new film. It's called Cannibal Chiropodist. And it's all about this psychopathic foot fetishist who's played by Bert, my leading man. And I make an appointment to see him because I've got these two big ones. I mean, look at my feet. Michael, I'm talking bunions here. Anyway, I get to his surgery, and there's feet everywhere, but no people. And suddenly, all the feet start walking towards me. And then they start tap dancing. Oh, I forgot to tell you it's a musical. Anyway, we go into this number, the feet and I, and suddenly the cannibal chiropodist bursts into the room with a bottle of ketchup in his hand and starts eating the feet. And I shout, "Unhand those feet, you fool!" But it's too late, Michael. He jumps on top of me and starts looking for my verruca. And suddenly, you'll never guess, all my clothes fall off. And we go into this number called "You Can Do What You Want, But Don't Put Your Foot in It." I know it sounds corny, Michael, but you love it. It's all done in the best possible days.
Good evening. Sir Arthur Pemberton is 108 years old today, and he's been a Member of Parliament for 85 years. Through 2 world wars, he's seen 22 governments come and go, and he's been involved in both government and opposition in some of the most momentous events of our time. Now, Sir Arthur, tonight I would like to remind you of some of those momentous years and events on the world stage in which you were particularly distinguished. May we start with your earliest memories of political campaigning? Sir Arthur? Sir Arthur?
Right. Pot of tea for 2, Daily Telegraph, and this is my niece, you understand.
Yes, Sir Arthur, I was wondering if we could actually go back a little bit in time.
Who are you? Room service?
I was wondering if we could actually talk about some of the more momentous events in your life.
Oh, hello. Getting much?
No, I'm actually... I'd like to talk about the highlights of your career, your political career.
Oh.
For instance, you were already well established as a Member of Parliament when the suffragette movement started.
Oh, chained to the railings I was. Ooh, with them firm young women's bodies manacled around me. Ooh, I supported them, you know. I was always there when they were there, chained to the railings. One chained herself to me once.
Yes,
you know.
of course. Well, now, the First World War. Let's go back to the First World War.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, you were the Minister for Armaments, I
I
understand.
used to visit the girls in the factories, you know. Ooh, tight-fitting overalls, outlining their firm young haunches.
Yes, well, moving on a little. There was the general strike of 1926. I believe at that time you actually drove a tram.
No, never did it in a tram. Did it on a bus once, and in a canoe. Ooh, those rapids.
You also actually knew Lloyd George.
Who?
Lloyd George.
No, Susan George.
Yes, well, but let's move on to the Second World War now. You actually then, at that time, visited Berchtesgaden.
Oh, bloody lunatic.
Hitler.
No, Eva Braun. Do anything for a bit of strudel, you know. I remember once, or was it twice, jackboots and a string of sausages. Ooh, those were the days.
Sir Arthur, thank you very kindly. Arthur, thank you, Sir Arthur, thank you very kindly. Next week, we shall be back talking about the post-war years and the emergence of China as a world power. Until
Madam
that...
Chiang Kai-shek, you know. What that woman could do with a harmonica.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed, Sir Arthur, and good night. Thank you. You've actually ruined it. Do you realise? You've actually ruined it, you stupid old bird.
So they probably got stuck on the M4. It's the traffic I blame, you know. Still, you're a very, very nice little mover, aren't you? You know, I must tell you, I really do admire you on those Glacier Mid commercials.
All right, where is he? I know there's a man here somewhere.
No, Harry, no, there's no one else. I love only you, Harry.
Slave away at the office all day.
Harry.
While you're sitting here,
No.
having a good time, eating chocolates,
No,
watching television, painting your nails.
Please.
While you're here having fun with other men.
Oh, Harry, please don't. You know it'll only end in
I
tears.
know he's here somewhere. Where is he? I know somewhere in this flat there's a man. What are you doing in my wife's wardrobe?
Waiting for a bus.
Waiting for a bus? What does he think I am, a fool?
We have just received 5,000 letters about that last sketch saying it was crude and anti-feminist. So here it is again.
Where is she? I know she's here somewhere.
There is no one else, darling. There's only you.
Don't give me that. While I'm working hard at the office all day, I know you're sitting here eating chocolates, painting your nails, and entertaining other women.
Harriet, please.
Where is she?
Don't go on so. Harriet, it'll only end in tears. Please, there's no one else.
What are you doing in my husband's wardrobe?
Waiting for a bus.
Waiting for a bus? What does she think I am? A fool?
Now, we've just received thousands